Aha, mateys! Welcome to Pirate Chronicles Naval Action, Episode 6, Piracy Settings. I'm Hullabaloo. Now, if you watched the last episode, you'll know that I did say that I was going to try and make this episode a bit more about the PvP aspect of the game. And I managed it. I've done so much PvP. I've got so much footage of PvP. There's just absolute bucket loads of it. Now, if you know about PvP in naval action, you'll know that the battles are very long, and I want to keep these episodes down to under an hour. So I couldn't possibly show you all the battles that I've done in their entirety. So what I've done is I've heavily edited it. I've done it like a story, shown you the journey I did and the different battles that went up, show you snippets of the battles. And that's the best. That's the only way I can do it, so I can fit it in within a reasonable time limit. If you want, I mean, I like to watch the whole battle unfold and so on, but there are plenty of other YouTube videos like that. There's loads of them, and with much better players than me that you'll learn a lot more from. So with this, I'm just doing edited snippets of the battles. The voices you'll hear are either me on my own panicking, or me with other players talking over TeamSpeak. Now, before we get into that, I just thought I'd mention, if you've been playing the game, there are all these rumours going around about a secret island. There's even like a cut scene in the game where you load into the open world or whatever that mentions secret islands. And I just wanted to just let everybody know that there is no secret island. That's just a complete myth. There's definitely no secret island. And even if there was a secret island, I wouldn't be telling you where it was in this video. And even if there was a secret island and I was telling you where it was in this video, I would hide it subliminally somewhere in the video so that you would have to watch the whole video in order to find out where the secret island was, if it indeed exists, which it doesn't. Now, the other thing I should let you know about is that you'll remember that I was in this big clan in the last episode, but that didn't go very well, to say the least. But what I've realised is that in this game, it is very, very difficult. Unless you've got hours and hours to plough into it, it's going to be very difficult for you to do a lot of things unless you're in a clan. This is a very, very difficult game to play solo. I would advise, if you want to dip in the game and you've just got a few hours, a few hours here and there that you want to dip in, you're going to need to be in a clan, really, because it's going to be extremely, extremely difficult for you to get resources necessary to build the ships and get the equipment that you're going to need to experience the game fully. So I have joined another clan. Now, this clan is much, much more casual, much more we'll do that when they do it. They've got plans, they do stuff, they're organised, but it's a much more casual way of playing. And it's much more up my street. I've really enjoyed playing with these guys, and they know a lot about the game. So some of them are very, very good at the game. I've been playing the game a long time, and so I've learnt a great deal. Hopefully, some of which I'll be able to share with you in this episode and in future episodes. But I've learnt more in this past 2 weeks, probably more than ever. Now, I'm just going to show you this one quickly. I was carrying on that grind in the pickle, and I ran into this yacht which I started to chase. And I'm only showing you this sequence because this is my first ever PvP kill after the wipe. You can now see this basic cutter, pirate, joins the chase. Now, this is before they changed it. At this point, basic cutters could enter PvP battles and tag people. Now they can't. Thankfully, I agree with that decision. The infinite repair, completely free, nothing to lose cutter now can't take part in PvP battles unless it's tagged itself or dragged into a battle. As you can see, the yacht's just too fast for us at that sailing point. So I wait here in this bay under cover of darkness with me sails furled, and hoping that he comes out for the return journey and see if I can nab him when he comes out. Now I wait a little while, and then I decide no, I'm gonna carry on and go back to the mission that I was heading for in the first place. And then on the way back to the mission, this lynx comes heading straight towards me. I must be on some kind of popular trade route. So I immediately tag him. Now I make an absolute mess of this. I should have gone the other way. And it's a terrible tag. I end up a long way away from him and completely downwind. So actually probably the worst tag possible, this. But in actual fact, it didn't matter because he was AFK. So I just sat here and destroyed him, and there's my first PvP kill. on after the wipe. Now, not particularly honourable one, I'll grant you, but that just shows you the dangers of sailing around AFK, and I got 2 PvP marks for that, so thank you very much, whoever that was. Now, the Pickle isn't the greatest ship to be using to go out and hunting enemy nations and killing traders and stealing their booty, so I need something a bit better. So the Surprise is the ship I'm going to go for. It's nice and fast. I can crew it easily, and I want to buy a nice and fast one. Now I already have another one at a different port, so I want one down in Mortimer Town. Anyway, so I want to buy the fastest one possible. I'm going to buy this one because it's this cedar wood one, probably a redeemable one. The redeemable one is actually quite fast. I think fur is a little faster, but a lot more squishy. So I've bought this Bermuda Cedar Surprise. Now this is the first fit I went for, and I'm just emptying the cargo hold here so I can show. Now look at the speed there, 13.63. And now I'm more concerned about speed. This Surprise isn't going to be brawling with things in its class. So you see I put a few cannons on there, the speed drops down a little bit. It's going to be killing things that are well below its class. I'm going to be catching traders with it, killing ships that are considerably weaker. So I don't need a hard brawling ship. What I need is a fast ship so that if there's revenge fleets or bigger ships out there that want to kill me, I can get away. So I'm all about speed. So I'm putting undersized carronades. I'm putting those long cannons on the front because they're useful and because there's only a few, it doesn't weigh much. Now you see rum there, that doesn't weigh much, 0.05, so I can afford to put a bit of rum on. I'll stick a few hull repairs on there. That's got it down to 13.43, and I'm going to need rigs repairs. Now I've only got 8 in my warehouse at the moment, and that gets me to 13.4. Now that's not lightning fast, but it should be fast enough to catch a lot of the traders, and will probably be faster than 90-95% of the ships that are out there, and it'll allow me to get away. Now what I really need is more of these PvP marks, and then I can buy upgrades in these upgrade slots. And I need to open up some of the ship knowledge, and then I can start buying and using upgrades that will get me even more speed out of the ship. You see that copper plating, there's 300,000 at the moment. I mean, I can't afford that possibly. But I can start adding upgrades, adding ship knowledge, and then that's going to allow me to put slightly bigger cannons on and still get that speed out of it. Now, it's important to know that the speed is capped at 15 knots. There's no point in going any higher than that. See, the copper plate gives you a 5% bonus. That's quite significant. But speed is capped at 15 knots. No ship can go faster than 15 knots. So as you start to put on these modules to speed the ship up, all that's going to allow you to do is put heavier and heavier carons on and maybe stick around that 15 knot mark. And then if you're doing 15 knots, then you are as fast as any ship out there. Now, the other thing I do is I buy this swing bed and elevating screw. Now, it doesn't do a hell of a lot, but it's really cheap, 7,000 gold. It just helps a little bit with these carronades, helps a bit with these carronades, which are wildly inaccurate. They fly all over the place, and that just reduces that a little bit. And you can see I'm going to have to get quite close with these carronades. You can see the penetration there up to 100 meters is fine, but then drops off drastically and does nothing from any kind of real distance. So this is a real up close and personal weapon, long range use, and it's pretty poor for training as well. And the other thing I decided to do is to splash out on this Gazelle bow figure. Now you can see that going to cost me 4 PvP marks, but gives me this quite significant speed bonus of 5%. So I'll go ahead and craft the bow figure. Successfully crafted one bow figure Gazelle. That will allow. You see my PvP marks have gone, and there's the bow figure now in the warehouse. So this is going to be a 5% speed bonus. You see my speed there, 13.4. Put on the bow figure, and that's got me up to 14.01. So I'm looking quite quick there. I mean, that's a fast ship. Not the fastest. There's ships out there going to be able to catch me, but that's a quick ship. And things like traders' brigs and such like, I'm going to be able to catch them now. Now, the first time I go out hunting with my clan buddy, we decided to go up to the Florida coast. Now, the reason why we've done that is because the US guys up there, it's right out the way, it's right at the top of the map, and they just don't get as many visitors, I don't think, as the pirates or the Brits or the Danes are likely to get. And so they can get a bit complacent. They're so used to sailing up and down their coastline there, not really seeing enemy players, and so that makes them much more easier targets. They're a little bit bit soft up there, not like us pirates who constantly having to look over our shoulder and a little bit more wary. Now, we had a couple of surprises, and his surprise actually was even faster than mine, so we were nice and quick. We managed to capture a couple of ships. It was quite successful, picked up a few PvP marks, and eventually we sort of stirred the hornet's nest, and a few of the Americans guys came out of their capital and sort of chased us off. But we weren't in really any danger. Their ships just simply weren't fast enough to catch us. And that night I logged off in the Freetown at the little river. And the next morning I sailed around the coast again and see what I can see playing solo. Now you see I almost immediately come across this trader's brig. Now I'm just checking the AI there, but you notice what I don't do. I don't swerve around all over the place. I'm just keeping a nice straight course, because that doesn't advertise the fact that I'm a player. It makes me look like AI, and it's much less likely that he's going to click on me. And obviously he doesn't recognise I'm there until it's far too late. Now he obviously isn't concentrated at all. He doesn't take any evasive manoeuvres here, and I'm able to get. Well, I'm actually downwind, but I managed to get a decent tag down right next to him. It's not long before I get pretty close to him. Now, I really don't like these carronades for chaining, which I later actually swapped them out for the smaller mediums. You see I've got a reason why his sails are pointed the wrong way, but you know, a 16 sail hit, that's pretty good. Now, I always like to get that chaining, particularly a trader, give them a load of chain to start with, slow them right up, get them round to about 70-80%, and then in something like the surprise, they're just not going to get away unless they do some kind of repair. You can see I get into a bit of a text chat here. This guy wants me to let him go, but I need the PvP marks, and you know, this is the bread and butter of the pirate life. You know, I'm not in a massive clan. I don't get ships made for me. You know, I don't do a great deal of trading, so I make money stealing people's ships, stealing their cargo, and then selling it, because I'm a pirate, and that's what I do. And it is a bit mean, because this guy's going to lose his cargo, he's going to lose his ship, but you know, it's part of the game. I mean, and the game would be boring if there was no danger. The whole point of this trade is that you go out there and you know, I had that experience when I first started. I took my trader's brig and did that run to Atwood, and I was petrified that there'd be a surprise out there that was going to take all my stuff off me, and that's what makes the game fun. Now you'll notice he says he's going to quit the game and he's going to uninstall the game, but he doesn't do that. I know that for a fact, because a few days later there was a port battle on, and the Americans were there, and I noticed his name there in the fleet. So he did persevere. I didn't cause a player to leave, so it's all good. So I'll just show you quickly how you capture. It works pretty much the same with AI. Now he's actually quit. You can see he's got a bit of structure left, so he's actually surrendered. You sail out to him, the usual thing, under 2.2 knots, get the X on the ship. That gives you access to the cargo. Oh, he's got some oak logs and hemp. I can use them to make some rig repairs. Now, you can now leave them in the target ship if you're incorporating into your fleet. So you see, I just assign a few crew, confirm, and now that trader's brig is a part of my fleet. Now I'm now going to take that home and sell it and use his cargo, and that's how I'm going to be making my money. So here I am again with Black Roberts. We're sailing up here at the north coast of Cuba. This area here, around here, some pirates operate around there, and we're sailing. This is where we're heading for again, up that Florida coast. And it's not long before we are in battle. Now, what actually happened here, we're in two surprises. We came across a bell pool and a surprise, and they actually attacked us. Now, at this point of the battle, the surprise has already been captured. Black Roberts caught it, boarded it, and that's already incorporated into his fleet. So when we take up the battle here, we've only got the bell pool left. Got to be careful not to sink him now, I think.
We can bring down that wall, and then he won't sink. We just gotta kill some of his crew, as long as the structure doesn't go down, I think.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. But
Yeah.
if
So,
you keep hitting on that left side, that structure's going to go.
yep. He's the wall is down, so let's hit him with grape on that wall, and we should pretty much murder the whole crew. So if you switch, I'm just gonna switch to grape.
Yeah, I'm switching.
Oh shit, he might hit me right up the butt here. I bet you could probably pick off a lot of crew from distance. And I'll just grape from over here. You grape from that side, I'll grape from here. Let's see what we can do.
Okay.
Even hurting you?
He chained me.
Sail shooting. Oh.
25.
That hurt. Oh, that, yeah. Just watching that number drop. That's insane. Nice. Yeah, we'll just keep it on him. I can't. I'm trying to catch up to get these grapes in there. Oh, yeah. Get some from here. Really glad I brought repairs. Sails are jacked. Getting close to boarding time, I think.
And that's exactly what happened. But with that bell puller, because it was Black Roberts that boarded it and captured it, but he only had the fleet perk for one ship, and he'd already captured the surprise. So I sailed up to the Bellport and tried to incorporate into my fleet and assign crew to it, but it wouldn't let me. We can only assume because I wasn't the one that boarded and captured it. So it's not possible for someone else in your group in the battle instance to capture a ship and for you to then incorporate into your fleet. At least I believe that's the case at the moment. And we managed to take a couple of other ships as well on that journey, so a few PvP marks were in there. So we decided that was the Americans farmed for the time being. They were well aware of our presence and were starting to be a bit more careful. So we decided to turn our attention on the British. Now this time there are three surprises, myself, Black Roberts and Headless Parrots with us. And we head down to Jamaica and see what is to be found in the British capital and the nearby ports.
There we go, we're going in. Yeah, Montego's right around the corner.
Until I get up there to you, I'm just kind of keeping an eye out and make sure nobody else is jumping.
His rigging's broken. He really doesn't want me to get up to this guy. I'm about to catch up and scoop him. Oh, what, for your grenades?
Yeah.
You just shoot him with ball.
Yes, I'm gonna reload with ball as soon as I.
Oh shit! What I should have done. All right, when we do it next time, we'll get everyone to get some pole shots on it before I go in and get it.
I'm being careful to miss you.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm about to get some pole shots on him. He didn't surrender, did he? Oh, no, he didn't. He's shooting at me.
Okay, I'm gonna grapple him in a second.
Alright.
I'm gonna kill him too. Oh, he's surrendering. Get a little closer. Got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going in.
Alright, and Carlisle is just off to our right.
Oh man, a little Mercury out by himself versus 3 surprise.
This is sink quick and get the hell out of here.
So long as everyone gets a decent amount of damage in.
Mm-hmm. He's turning through the wind or trying. You going right?
Guys are running apart.
Yeah.
So real quick, how many hull shots do you guys have? I got 45. I just want to make sure we're all kind of similar. So
How do I find that out?
44.
if you hit tab at the very top, you can see how much you've hit and shock and all that stuff.
Cool, I got it. 32.
32. All right, fine. You can give him what you got.
I didn't have much, but I got another 6 on him, so 38 now.
Oh wow.
Okay, well I got an assist.
Yeah, I got an assist too.
All right, perfect. So that's.
Anybody close enough to loot him?
I'm gonna move in.
Yeah, I'm pretty close. I'll have a go.
You'll get him.
I got him, but there's nothing in there.
If
He's got
Nothing.
nothing. All right.
I'm leaving.
Well, good job, guys.
Yep, did well.
we have to run when we get out of here, we can go southwest.
Okay.
I only say that because they can muster people from Port Morant and
Oh, yeah.
Kingston.
We got a, but there's a surprise to our left. Let's go get him. Or, yeah, let's get him.
I see.
I see
Rear
a
Admiral
few ships.
Kagoon.
Got to figure out which ship you're talking about. Oh, I see.
It's only one player. You guys get marks for that?
Yeah,
No, not me.
we did.
Yeah.
Are we all going towards that guy?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm running that way.
I am too. I'm running a little left or west.
Yeah, I'm going west.
Yep,
Just
same.
better point. Put point of sail. Maybe I can catch him. Get either side of him. Oh, right next to me.
Oh, yeah, hello.
Hey.
He seems to be going pretty quickly.
There's. Yep. Gonna hope that our ships are faster than his, but probably are.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen any closure. Have you?
What do you mean?
Are you seeing gaining on him, or?
Well, it's hard to tell from this distance, but I bet we are. I don't. There's a good chance we're faster than 90% of the ships out here.
True.
And even better, he's going west, so he's not gonna be able to get help so easily now. This guy just sent me a message. Kind reminder, I have the fastest possible SERP. If you are not faster than 14.7 knots, give up.
Well, it sounds like you might be right. We're definitely not catching him up.
We knew he was fast.
Yeah, he's definitely fast. I don't think we're catching him up.
I can't even tell.
If we're gaining, you mean?
Yeah, I have no idea.
It doesn't look like it to me because we're doing about the same speed.
He was indeed faster than us, so we gave up on that chase, turned around, carried on heading east along the south coast of Jamaica, and we came across a mission that was still open, and we could tell by the battle rating of 140 that it was probably a surprise in there, so we went to join that.
Just want to hurry up and get in here before the battle timer runs out. You gonna get in here?
Yeah, I'm in.
Yep, you're right beside me. Okay. Join France.
Where the hell is he? Oh, he's behind us. Oh, we gotta check.
French.
Do ball shots out the front. Just try and tag him.
Okay.
10-4.
Oui, oui. Yeah.
Oui, oui, my friend.
I got
Alright.
frog. Get some frog legs aboard.
There's. What is that back there? Oh, that's the Lynx.
Oh man, is he dead? Are we stealing this one?
Yeah, why not? It's a good chance it's the Bermuda Cedar one.
I would think so, and because of where we are, we might have a crowd to come out to. I counted 5 or 6 sails.
All right, I'm just wondering if I should get ready to board them and take it, or if we're gonna.
I would say, yeah, as quickly as we can, let's get it and go.
All right. Turning away. Is he coming towards us?
He thinks he's figured something out, but I don't know.
He is really immersed in a tech.
He is, isn't he? He's still shooting that lens.
Yeah. Oh, I got a sail hit on him, yes.
He's dropping his sails. He has no fucking clue that we're right here.
I can't believe he hasn't
Oh,
seen
there
it.
it is. Now he's turning.
Oh, okay.
Took you long enough. Might be too late now.
He's still shooting at the links. I think he still hasn't seen us.
Alright, you want me to work on his sails or his hull?
Shoot his hull. Shoot his hull. Let's get some crew off before I board, so I don't have to
Alright.
lose half my crew.
Sounds good. Oh my god, we're all 3 gonna come by at a pass at him.
I'm gonna kind of pull off to the side so we can. I'm gonna slow down. Just
He's trying to
Only now has he realised what's going to happen.
I kind of feel bad. It's almost like he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, well.
But, you know, everyone knows that the French are assholes, right? So,
Right.
Poor guy. Anyway, needless to say, he was relieved of his surprise rather quickly. Now, actually, I like the French. And if I wasn't a pirate, I mean, who wouldn't want to be a pirate, let's face it. But if pirates wasn't an option, then I would have probably been in the French nation. But for some reason, they seem to be the nation of you get a little bit of jibe in at them in this game. I don't know why. So the Brits, they turned out to be a little bit more responsive than the Americans were. They managed to form up a reasonable sort of defence fleet to chase us off. And we were met by a group of 4 surprises. So it's 4 surprises versus 3. Black Roberts actually tagged them because he decided that he was going to be able to steal one of them and then get away. That didn't go according to plan. And actually things got a little bit dodgy at one point. And I believe that he was at one point sailing half full of water, leaks all over the place, doing about 6 knots, with 3 out of the 4 surprises hot on his heels. But amazingly, he had a repair that came out, and he did the repair, and amazingly, he managed to get away. And myself and Headless Parrot, we peeled off, managed to draw a couple of them away, and we all managed to leave the battle. But that was very close. We could well have lost a ship there, but we didn't. But nevertheless, that taught us that probably our welcome was over in Jamaica, and we headed back to La Navas. But as it turned out, the Brits had one more gift to give us on the way home.
load and change.
Yep.
Oh, phew. It was telling me I couldn't go into combat for a few seconds, but I'm in.
We catch this would be something else. You getting them?
No, one fucking sail. What the fuck? Oh, I put him into shock though. Oh, I did that.
Oh, one guy gave up.
Ah, so you get a shock message when someone gives up. I didn't know that.
One guy gave up.
Yeah, if someone wants to grab that, that's the player one. I mean, I would track down these other 2.
Okay.
Maybe we can each leave and have a trader links, huh?
That's what I was thinking.
Alright. Well, Hullabaloo, you come with me and get these, and if you want to grab that one that just gave up.
But I'm just thinking, if I sync that links, that's a PvP mark, isn't it?
I don't know. Oh, they all gave up. Alright.
Because we don't really want the links, do we? We want the traders' links, but I don't really want the links, do we? All right.
Well, aren't they all they're all trader links.
Oh, they are. I thought it was 1 links, 2 traders' links.
Yeah, everyone grab one.
Hey, bud.
And so we all got a trader's links as a parting gift for the way home. And I actually still use that trader's links. It's quite a nice ship, actually. It's nice and quick, and it's good for running around, moving cargo about and so on. I still use that. It's a good little ship. So that was the Americans and the Brits visited. So next up was the Danes. So we headed from Mortimer Town along the north coast of Haiti. At this point, it's just myself and Headless. Black Roberts was already there, and so we arranged to rendezvous with him at San Mona. So we were travelling down, just myself and Headless, and we came across this Cerberus. Now, it was a long chase to get this Cerberus. I just managed to tag him, and then was tagging him from a long way for a long time. And at this point in the battle, we finally managed to catch him up and got a bit of damage on him. going to chain me again, though.
Yeah, he's not putting the fire out either.
I don't know
Oh,
why
that's
that
right,
missed. I don't know what I did wrong there. Yeah, I'm going to have to go chain, because otherwise he's going to get away.
Yeah.
He's repaired as well. How far away are you? You're getting there. He needs a good chain now, because he's repaired his sails, and I'm damaged.
Yeah, I'm going to be chaining him from the rear. You'll be chaining him from the side. He's not going to last long. I'll get close enough to get some hits in a minute.
Okay. Fucking 9, that wasn't very good. He's going to get away if we're not careful.
He's going to get away.
Yeah, if we need to get him chained quick, otherwise he's going to get away.
Okay. I'm almost reloaded. Yeah, you tagged him.
Yeah, but he's gone faster than me now.
Yeah, well, I'm chaining him now too. So. He will be caught. He can shoot at me for someone out if he wants. Oh yeah, brother, you turn. Give me that beautiful shot.
Oh, that was a better chain 19. That slowed him right up.
There's 85. There we go. Now I'm going to turn. I'll take the broadside from him. Just to chain him. Yeah, you didn't do no damage to me, sport.
A little bit.
But I'm going to mess up his sails.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Now he's in trouble. I'll give him one more chain, then I'm switching to ball.
Alright. I've switched to ball except for front and back guns, so I'm going to start trying to get a little bit of damage on him. Still chaining him now. I'm going to switch to ball in my front. I'm going to start working on the rudder.
Going for stern right. Fuck it, that's-
Yeah, we're going to go behind him. Yeah. Damn it. Could not see for the smoke.
You got a couple on it. Oh, I got chain this side. I forgot.
Yep.
Oh well.
Coming behind him.
Yeah. Oh, that was a bit better.
So
Why have I got a cooldown on my armor repair? I never used it. What the fuck? Oh, when you do the rig, you can't. Okay, you can't do both. Didn't know that.
I'm gonna have to take this guy's sails down, dude.
Yeah, he's done another repair, hasn't he?
Yep.
Wow, he's got some fucking armor on that thing.
Yeah, he does, man. He really does.
Careful, 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 careful. Don't ram me.
I see you. I see you. I see you. But the only thing that's really making a big difference is chaining is behind, so... I
Yeah,
got
but when
chain
I'm straight on, I'm doing a bit of damage with the ball, but any kind of angle whatsoever, I'm not penetrating. But I've got those tiny little cannons on, and no, that's the problem. He's going. We got him.
He'll be starting to leak on that right side soon.
Yeah. Yeah, these little 6-pounders, they got no penetration. I've learnt that at least. Anything other than close up, straight on, I'm not penetrating anything with decent armour. But it's worth it for the speed. I wouldn't have caught him otherwise. If I'd have had the 9-pounders on, I wouldn't have caught him in the first place.
Right. Wonder what kind of greeting party we're going to get outside.
Who knows? This could finish him off with a bit of that.
Say again? Oh, absolutely.
Not quite.
Oh, I can't shoot through his sails.
How many crews you got? He's only got 176 crew.
Is he boarding?
No, I don't want to, but he might board me. He's literally only just alive, and I've got longs on the back. Just what straightens that. This might do him. Yeah, that's sunk him. Sweet. He's sunk.
Sinking?
Yeah, he's got no health. He's got no structure now. I forget how fast the surprise is. I've overcooked it, I think.
I should be able to if you go by it. I should be able to get it. Did I say that? Damn. I zoomed up to 9 knots myself. But you're into the wind. You should be able to do it.
Yeah. Oh, he had a lot of stuff. A lot of rum. Hull repairs. Load of cannons. Iron ore.
Nice.
What's pompano?
I don't know.
Oh, it's just a fish. Okay.
Oh, I got an X2. Is there anything I can carry that you can't?
Oh. Yeah, okay, let's do that. I don't want all that rum.
He's
I'll
going to
take
sink
that.
soon and we'll lose the ability,
Okay.
though.
Can you take the iron ore? I'll take the cannons.
All right, let me know when you're done so I can go in.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
It just says still being used by you.
Sorry, I'm out now.
All right.
I mean, it's only a bit of iron ore. You might not want to bother. It's going to slow you down for the sake of what?
Yeah,
a few.
it's going to really
Yeah,
slow me down,
fuck it
so
then.
no.
Don't bother.
Yeah. The rum actually slows me down a teeny bit, but it's okay. So we're out of here. Go ahead and leave.
Yeah, okay. Let's see if there's anything waiting for us.
there is. We still want to head east.
Yeah. Okay. We're
One
clear.
PvP mark.
I got 2.
Nice.
Cool. So an 07 to that guy because he was in one of the smallest 5th rate, and to go up against 2 surprises, he put up a really good fight. And it just goes to show he had a more brawly fit, and he obviously had some kind of armour mod, or maybe just a stronger wood type, and much more fit for brawling. And he was a tough proposition. I can't help wondering that if I'd have been on my own, he probably would have won that battle. So it just goes to show that my surprise is fast, but when it goes sort of toe-to-toe brawling with another ship, it's pretty weak. So we rendezvoused with Black Roberts near Lamona, and we headed east along the north coast near the San Juan region. And pretty soon we ran into 2 Indefatigables. They'd obviously just come out of a mission together. Now, Indefatigables are absolute bricks. They're the biggest of the 5th rates, really good mission runners. Lots and lots of armour. They pack a real punch, but they're slow and they turn really badly. When we joined the battle, Black Roberts has already managed to board and capture one of them. They've just come out of the mission. They were a bit damaged and they were low on crew, which is one of the weaknesses of the Indefatigable. So one of the Indefatigables already been capped, and we're chasing down the second.
God, my chain's loading slow.
Bear my shit.
Oh shit. This ain't gonna be good.
Oh, he's giving up his back though. Might be able to get it. And if he stops this time, I'm gonna board him.
I'm fixing to drain the shit out of his sails, but I think I'm gonna take a beating.
Oh shit! Yeah, get out of there. that looked like it hurt.
It did. I got almost no.
I have no balls. 2 apes to foilies. I don't even know what that means.
I don't either. I'm wondering why the hell my speed is so slow.
I have plenty of balls that I will insert into your ship.
I'm going to come back round. I'll probably take a broadside here, but I'm not too bad on my left side.
84% sail.
Ouch. Not too bad.
What are you shooting, blue, chain, or ball?
Great.
I might give this guy an 07 because he's putting up a fight.
Yep.
At the end, I mean.
He's doing good.
Just got close to do that.
Thinking I might try and push him into the wind here in a second.
So it wasn't long before the second Indefatigable was captured and incorporated in the fleet, and that's a really heavy loss for them. And those Indefatigables, they go for 300, 350 KS shots, so a big loss for the Danes there. And then immediately upon leaving battle, there's a third Indefatigable.
This is how you make money. Oh, no way. I got all the other Indefatigables crew, so I'm gonna set those to sail duty. You guys,
I'm with you.
here we go. Start heading. Yeah, let's follow them in a circle. Here we go. How bad is your hull there, Headless?
Just stay out of the way.
We get in battle. I may
Time.
be alright.
Are we not?
What's
Oh.
the time?
I haven't tagged him with you.
Oh, yeah, 10, 9,
Oh shit! No
8.
kidding.
7. I'll retag.
No, it's all good.
I'm
I think I
retagging
can-
because you're too far
okay.
away.
Well, that and now he's downwind from me. So.
7. All right.
Yeah, we're
15
good.
again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold on, we're going in on this one.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I'm not gonna be able to take this one. Someone else is gonna have to steal it. Oh my God, he's only got 214. Guys, we could board him right now.
Yeah, let's just scrape him a bit because I'm hopeless. I'll have a go, but I am hopeless at that boarding game. You'll have to tell me what to do. But I'll give it a go.
I could take
Yeah.
this guy immediately. Oh, I wish I had another fleet slot. Should have got this rig.
I have a fleet slot, and so does Blue.
I know, but I think if I take him,
Yeah, I think,
you can't.
yeah, one of us has to do it.
So it's gonna be on you guys. I'll help you push him into the wind too and all that.
I wish I had any kind of boarding mod.
He's on
Yeah,
flight.
same.
I'm wondering if I need to pull off.
I think what we have to do is we have to get his crew even further down.
All right.
Oh, he's badly on fire, isn't he?
Is it really bad?
Well, he's probably got that open magazine access thing going. But he might be self-destructing, you see, because he knows he's... Oh yeah, he's in fire shot. Get out of there, I reckon he's going to blow.
Yeah.
He's in fire shock.
Yeah,
He's letting it. Yeah, he's sacrificing his.
he's
ship.
blowing his ship up, so he can't have it.
Go.
It's gonna go soon.
I'm going as quick as I can.
Oh, I forgot I had graping.
Are you guys near San Juan?
Whatever. I'm not, to be 100%, I'm not exactly sure, just because of we got out of a fight and attacked another one right away. Headless, you just ran right into my fleet.
Didn't even see it.
You're all like busted up.
Yeah, I didn't even see it. I was looking to the left or to the right at the other guy.
Hey, you might want to pull off Hullabaloo. You might be too close.
Okay.
And then we'll loot him after this. Yeah, you're too close. The structure's almost down. You might blow.
Okay.
I want to get the hell out of here, but somebody's fleet ship's into there.
Well, he's...
Did you hit follow me or something?
Yeah, I'm having him hit follow me.
Man. Untidy ship capture.
We have the whole ocean. We have the whole ocean and my fleet ship going 2 miles an hour.
Yes, as a matter of fact, it is. You will not have my ship, boys.
Fair play to him. That's funny.
I don't think I have any more hull repairs. Nope, I don't.
It doesn't look like it's blown. I'm worried about this. It's going to explode just as I'm looting him.
Once the player's dead, it won't explode.
Okay.
Yeah, it already exploded. We
Wow,
want to
look
keep
at those
going.
sails catch on fire, dude. Look at those sails. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, what was that?
Oh, I haven't just sunk it, have I? Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, guys. I fucked that up.
That's fine.
Oh, no, I got it. Rig repairs. Oh,
It will
there
catch
wasn't
on
much in there.
fire.
Will it?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just get the stuff out. Cannons and fish. 2 medium cannons and a few rig repairs. That's all you had. Never mind.
Alright. Are you good to leave?
Yeah, I'm trying to leave. I think I'm on fire though.
Fire, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm on fire.
So we can just leave out.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Here we go.
Everyone head east. You know? Hopefully we'll see Ty when we get there. 30,000. 3 PvP marks. We didn't even have to do anything. That's great.
Nice, I got sod all again.
I got, yep, nothing. Battle report, no rewards.
Oh.
It's because we're working on the sales and crew, which
Yeah.
don't give you anything.
So no PvP marks for me that time, but that really is only a fraction of the battles, the PvP that I was involved in over that week. And I probably picked up 16 PvP marks, so that was pretty good. And it was just a lot of fun, a real good laugh. And that's what it's all about. And it's kind of the way I like playing the game. Some of these bigger clans, they're sort of all about the big port battles, and I'm sure that can be fun too. But I like this sort of go into enemy territory, hunting, and of course sometimes you become the hunted as well. So there's a lot of tension in it, and I've really been enjoying that aspect of the game. Now, the Danes, on the other hand, they probably enjoyed it rather less. I don't speak French, but that text seems to be in French. And I think if you do speak French, you'll probably see quite a lot of salts there. Now, it was time for me to log off. Ty went and joined the other two guys, and I headed back to Hat Island, a free port here, just to dock up and finish playing for the evening. And just in case you thought it was all one-sided, there is a lot of risk to this hunting game, because revenge fleets do come out, and very often the hunter does become the hunted. Oh, do these? Who the fuck are these? Okay, get to port. Oh, shit! Fuck! Get out of here, get out of here, get the fuck out of here. Holy shit. Run. Holy shit. Oh, me, look at them all.